Hello team, my name is Mavis. I'm a 33-year-old living in Accra, Ghana. I have 6 years experience in customer service, both in the banking and a multinational company, which is MultiChoice Ghana DSTV. One of my strengths is I excel or I have excellent communication skills, both written and verbal. This helped me to be able to understand the problems of my client and also assist them with the right solution to their problem. I am adaptable. I am open to change. I'm also open-minded and ready to learn new things which goes out of my comfort zone. I am self-motivated. This helped me to work independently, and I believe it can help me to work remotely. I pay attention to details. This also helps me to perform all tasks very well and also on time. I am someone who is proactive. I do not wait to be told what to do when the need arises. I believe that all the skills that I possess will help me or is an advantage for me to excel in the virtual assistant field or role effectively. I believe that a virtual assistant role or a virtual assistant is someone who is a strategic partner of an organization, a team, or an individual who helps or provides the day-to-day support services, which includes scheduling of meetings, scheduling for travelers, organizing workshops, meetings, and also responding to customers' complaints, taking feedback on products. They make posts about the organization online as well, and a whole lot, depending on the industry, the company, or the individual you're working for at the moment. Virtual assistants perform a whole lot of tasks. They are very, very important people or an important part of an organization. They do not work in a traditional office or in a workplace. They work remotely with an aid of an internet, using project management tools such as Google Workplace to perform effectively or help organizations stay effectively, efficiently, and organized. I believe that a valuable virtual assistant or someone who possesses a strong virtual assistant skills is someone who has combined both communication skills, organizational skills, and technical fluency to perform effectively or help organizations stay organized, effective, and productive. A virtual assistant can be someone who is self-employed, a freelancer, or someone who is employed by an organization to provide them with support or daily support services. A virtual assistant or a valuable or strong virtual assistant is someone who is open-minded, who is adaptable, who will move out of his way, move out of their comfort zone to learn new things. They are always ready to learn new things. They do not stand out of their comfort zone. They think out of the box. I remember in one of the videos, Hope said, whenever she's faced with an issue or a problem, she do not give no upfront. What she does is, she will say to her boss, I would need to go around it, I'll need to research, or I'll ask around. I'll bring something up so that you give me feedback whether I'm on the right track. So her advice was, whenever you are faced with a new challenge or you have moved out of your comfort zone, do not say no upfront. What you do is, you either search on YouTube, you ask people who you think they know, put up something together. Even if you are not on the right track, the feedback will make you work effectively. So I believe that feedback is very important as a virtual assistant or in the virtual assistant role. Currently, I have good communication skills, adaptability, open-mindedness, time management, which I believe they are currently the skills I have. I also know that as a virtual assistant, I need to grow in my confidence, my grit and perseverance. Because even when the road is not clear, life is a marathon, but not a sprint. And also in my technical fluency, I need to know all the tools available. That is why I have set a daily to-day task for me that in the next 60 days, I will master in most, if not all the technical apps and tools that is needed for me to perform very effectively and efficiently as a virtual assistant. In the next 5 years, I see myself as a very valuable partner in the virtual assistant field. I see myself handling a higher role, either in project management or customer service consultant or as a coach. I am ready to learn. I'm willing to be a very valuable instrument in the virtual assistant field. I believe that a virtual assistant role is not someone or not something that will stagnate you, or it's not a career path that will stagnate you. However, it gives you access into different and higher fields. You can specialize in a lot of fields such as customer service support, either freelance, e-commerce as well. Virtual assistant role is very, very important. It gives you the advantage to be exposed globally. To also excel in virtual assistant or virtual assistant, I believe that you need to be very patient, because most of the times customers can come to you, maybe they've paid for a service they are not getting access to. So immediately the person contacts you, that person is already frustrated. There are times they're frustrated for no reason. Your advantage as a virtual assistant customer is that you need to be patient. Bring yourself into their level, their shoes, understand them from their perspective. Because if you understand them from your perspective, it usually does not end. And as the saying goes, a customer is always right. I believe and I'm very positive about my journey as a virtual assistant, and I'm very glad I'm doing it with ALX. Thank you very much, team, for this wonderful opportunity. Have a nice day. Goodbye.